In today's video, I'm going to share my journey from engineering to helping busy people manage stress. Plus, I'll review the third aha moment I had in life after struggling with fertility for 3 years. Hey friends, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Fern, an engineer who fell in love with helping busy people manage stress and find happiness. If that's something you're interested in, hit subscribe and join our journey. This is the third and final video in my series, where I'm sharing my story and the biggest aha moments that shaped who I am today. If you missed the first two, I'll link them in the description below. So let's dive in. Life in Australia was pretty awesome. I was living on my own in Sydney with a solid engineering job, and I was on track to become an Australian citizen. So after 2 years down under, I met my husband on a dating app, and we clicked right away. Total soulmates. And even after 7 years together, it still feels like we're dating. The love and excitement are as strong as ever. But it wasn't always smooth sailing. A few months after moving in together, we started having arguments, communication issues big time. And it wasn't just the language barrier, he's Aussie, but it was a lack of emotional intelligence from both sides. We loved each other very much, and on the surface we were happy, but deep down we weren't, because we couldn't talk about the real issues. So I told him, we either go to couples therapy or we are done, because this is not working. And he agreed. And honestly, it was the best decision we ever made for our relationship. We realized that both of us had stuff to work on. I had childhood trauma while my husband was struggling with anxiety. If he raised his voice just a little bit, my immediate reaction was like, I'm an independent woman, I don't need you, and I'm out. Of course, that was because loud voices brought back memories of my dad yelling at my mom, which is something I worked really hard to avoid in my life. So therapy gave us the tools to communicate better, and it was truly life-changing. And since then, we hardly ever argue. Then we got married and soon after decided that it was time to start a family. I was 33 and I stopped using contraception, and I thought I would get pregnant easily. But after 6 months of trying, nothing happened. So I decided to dig deeper. It turns out that my egg reserve hormone was really low. So we decided to try IVF. In my mind, it was the perfect formula. The doctor takes my egg plus my husband's sperm equals baby. It seemed like the perfect solution for a control freak engineer like me. But life had other plans. We went through 4 rounds of IVF, and all of them failed. I tried everything you could think of for fertility: ovulation tracking, acupuncture, body temperature monitoring, Chinese herbs, everything. Nothing worked, and I was devastated. I was quite busy then. I was doing a postgraduate course in project management, working full-time, and dealing with the pressure of trying to get pregnant. So naturally, I was really stressed. At the time, I was practicing yoga and loving it. My teacher then invited me to enroll in a yoga teacher training. So I dove into studying yoga, long meditation sessions, and attending retreats, all focused to living life in the present moment and reducing stress. That's when I learned about visualization meditation, and I realized that I couldn't picture myself holding a baby. It took a lot of practice before I could see myself as a mother. But one day I had enough of trying. I told my husband, I am exhausted. I'm done trying to have a baby, and I just want us to have fun again. So we let go of the whole baby making mission. We went back to enjoying ourselves again, without worrying about fertility windows or anything like that. And that was the best thing I could have done for myself, because we started truly enjoying each other again, and I was genuinely happy. I knew I would be a mom one day, something I really wanted by then, because we decided we would adopt when the time was right. But 3 months later, my favorite takeaway coffee was tasting like onion, and I thought, this is weird. So I did a pregnancy test, and yeah, we got pregnant naturally. I couldn't believe it. I was literally doubting the pregnancy test. But after some reflection, I realized it didn't happen before because I wasn't really ready. When we first decided to have a baby, it was a mental decision. It didn't come from my heart, and I wasn't really excited about it, given my childhood trauma. But after struggling with fertility for 3 years, my heart was finally ready. And I really wanted my baby more than anything. And he was finally on his way. So my third aha moment hit me, and I realized two things. First, it is hard to achieve a goal if I can't see myself doing it. There is a readiness to be met, and I wasn't ready for a baby before because I couldn't visualize myself as a mother. Second, stress can be a major blocker. It was keeping me from getting pregnant because I needed to raise my vibration. So once I did that, things started to floor. It is scientifically proven that stress can cause all sorts of issues, like hypertension, heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and many other health problems. I will link some studies in the description below. And if we are not healthy, it doesn't matter how much love, money, or success we have. We can't truly enjoy life without our health. So if you haven't already, please make it a priority to find a practice that helps you reduce stress. When I started studying to be a yoga teacher, I actually never imagined myself teaching. But I joined the course to deepen my practice and learn more. But I ended up falling in love with it, and teaching turned out to be so much fun that I started teaching yoga on weekends. That's when I fell in love with helping people live in the moment and release stress. Then I had to stop teaching to prepare for the arrival of our baby. And the birth of our son was the most magical experience of my life. So I went on maternity leave, and at the beginning it was tough to adjust. But after a while, things settled down, and I started feeling this strong urge to help people again. Becoming a mom only strengthened my belief that we can be whatever we want. We play different roles in life, and we can be more than one thing at once. So I took a meditation teacher course and also a life coaching course to learn more about how to help people because I love learning. But I knew that I couldn't commit to one-on-one teaching or coaching while focusing on my son and preparing to go back to work. That's when the idea of creating this YouTube channel came to me. I wanted to spread the message and help as many people as possible. It wasn't easy to start though. It took me 6 months to build up the courage. So I decided to dedicate this channel to helping busy people because we all have a lot on our plates. And looking back on the 3 biggest aha moments of my life, I can see how stress played a big role leading into each of them. And managing stress is something we have to do constantly. It is not a one and done thing. Our happiness and health literally depend on it. If you haven't watched this video about what truly brings us happiness based on scientific research, I'll leave the link in the description below. My mission with this channel is to make stress reduction simple, with daily practices that can actually be incorporated into our busy lives. And there is so much more that I want to accomplish in life, and many more aha moments to come. That's the beauty of life. We live and we learn. We are never a finished product. I hope you enjoyed this video series, and I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone that you care about. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell button. Thanks for watching.